And Michael, Gretchen Reynolds wrote a terrific book called The First 20 Minutes. And remember when that first came out and we looked at that and thought the title seems to say a lot about what she found. She's the science writer for the New York Times. She writes the column on physical fitness, and we listen to what she has to say because she can translate neuroscience into really usable modules.
Yeah, she's a good source.
Yeah, real good. And part of the first 20 minutes idea is that you get your benefits, the majority of your benefits in the first 20 minutes. And a takeaway for students or for business people who are always busy is that that can be a model to do exercise, strenuous exercise, whatever you need to get your brain that extra flow of blood, the capillaries that get expanded, and you use that. Even those who are sedentary, people that have had challenges or in rehab and have been, say, stagnant, if you can move for a period of 20 minutes, and she has a phrase in there that I really like, and that's humans are born to stroll. And our ancestors strolled long before wheels, and they ran to get food or to keep from becoming food, but those were short bursts. And if we can get people who are challenged as they age to move by strolling and maybe conversing with others, we have a starting point.
I think that's absolutely right. 20 minutes, just getting up. If you've been totally sedentary, just get up and walk for 20 minutes, whatever is comfortable. Obviously, and you're just repeating your point, if you're in better shape, then you push it a little bit. But there's all this discussion about how long you need to be and how many days.
It'll always change.
It seems to be changing, but if you can get in 20 minutes a day.
But the formula for each person is personalized, as we've talked about earlier, and that's going to be what we need to do, is to make sure that people get the dose of movement that they need and then keep ramping it up and be aware that it changes from day to year to decade of life, but you need to move throughout your entire lifetime.
Just quickly, before we go away, we talk about also when you're doing more exercise, you need to do some aerobic exercise. You need to get your heart rate. Strength training is also very important, particularly when we're old, because falls are so dangerous. And you just have to keep your muscles in shape so that you don't fall. Posture is very important. Balance is very important.
Balance is, with the falls being such a risk to actually have someone's cognitive health decline as soon as they are in a fall situation. To avoid that, you plan ahead to keep the balance by doing those strength and doing those exercises that allow you to stay ahead. And that's the body-mind connection. You can't let your body forget how it works, so that once you quit moving, you have to reestablish that connection between each of the appendages that you're going to be using.
And the final one is stretching. If you don't stretch, your muscles will contract. It'll be harder to stretch. You'll do less each time. So just continuing to stretch is also important.
All right. So stay physically fit and move. Your brain will be healthier.